Hey everybody, Dwayne Rains here with KeyDigital. Welcome to ISE 2023, and I'm here with a special edition of KD Live with my buddy Jonathan Ferry. And so we're going to be talking about all kinds of cool things. You need to come by and see our booth if you're in the Barcelona area, and it's really cool. We're in the HT-based T booth, showing a lot of our UCC solutions, our BYOD, our WP8, our Lacambio, which Jonathan will talk about later. And so right now I'm going to introduce him. Jonathan Ferry, you know him, you love him. You can't live without him.
Hey, there I am. All right, very cool. Now that brings us to our MLV4x4Pro multi-view tiling processor. Now I'll pass the buck that away.
Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate it. Now, the MLV, this is actually our third iteration of MLV, but this is our first version that is fully 4K. Very exciting, and it also has two additional outputs over our previous version. So it's a 4x4. Can also be a seamless 4x4 matrix as well. But as a multi-viewer, we can do all kinds of amazing things. We can even do some pretty amazing things when you put some of them together with multiple multi-viewers, feeding other multi-viewers into, say, an LED wall or something of that nature, like Jonathan just brought up on the screen here. This is actually a casino, one of two in the Dakotas, that is using three of the multi-viewers within our AV over IP system, I might add. And they could choose any 8 games from any one of 19 DirecTV receivers, or there's some other setups where they have 2 games side by side, giant, one big game in the middle with 2 on either side. So all kinds of cool things that you can do here. So I'm going to turn it back over to Jonathan because I get really excited about this product and I can go on for days.
That's right. I'm excited about it too. I mean, you could do really cool applications with it. Dwayne himself has installed one of these things in a athletic facility at a high school. Imagine this in your sports. You want to watch 4 football games at once? Well, this is the product for you. 4 ice hockey games at once. Or here in Barcelona, football may mean something different than us American guys, or even a house of worship where you can have the daily message and the video feed of the pastor giving that message. Or, hey, 4 cable boxes. How about 4 gaming consoles? So you and your buddies can all be playing together on one screen, your one large projection screen, piece of cake. Now here is another new product that we're very, very pumped about. This is WP8-2. It's a new generation of the 8-button control keypad that we've been doing. Here we are. Looks pretty nice, right? What this product does, well, it's another second generation product, and we took the last one, which was sending every one of your buttons would send control over IP. And now what this one does is we've added a native IR and RS-232 port. So if you need to control IP devices, great. Just lives on your network, gets power over PoE. If you want to now control an IR and an RS-232 like a display and amplifier natively, just right off the bottom of that WP8-2 underneath there, and send that wiring over to those devices, you're good to go. If you need to control additional devices, you could add any of our master controller devices. It could be our CX800, our MC1000, or if you've already got an AV over IP system, or you're going to have an AV over IP system, our 4K AV over IP encoders and decoders have that master controller functionality built in as well. And it just works so well. You can even avoid getting it on the network if you just use a PoE injector.
And I can tell you, Jonathan, that this device, the previous version, the WP8, has been used in that exact scenario you just mentioned with AV over IP. We had a surgery center that has 4 surgery suites, and they controlled the AV over IP completely with the WP8 the original WP8. Now we have the WP8-2 with the extra IR and RS-232, which makes it even that much more powerful.
Very nice. And so yeah, it's all web UI programs. So if you know the command strings for controlling that device, you just enter it in your web browser or in the web browser in the IP address of the keypad, and now you start programming it. And talking about these UCC solutions that we have, you could see just the kind of fit here in those educational installations, those conference room installations and more.